like they have Lord Chef up there.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The bones of the earth are at your disposal. Destiny.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin, die now in vain.
Know that Stormlake sent you down to death.
have it. The Kell. The Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Sent you down to death.
Or maybe it glitches out. Maybe it's a frame rate issue. Let me actually. Also should set a background picture as well. Hold up. That's all right. And now let me just edit the frame rate. Let's try this. Oh yeah. I remember something as well. I recall I had the same issue with some other mod. We'll see. Because it would suck if you could pass this one, because like I limited the frames to 60. No, which is not gonna be nice for me. But maybe that will get through the cutscene.
There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh.
Oh.
Very bones of the earth are at your disposal.
Some lead this turned out
Go
to be.
then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the time wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Come on, OBS. There you go. Sorry about that. There we go. OBS just decided to, well, not freeze, but be like, you know, unresponsible until I flash at the window screen. Which is annoying, sometimes it happens. I think that's a Windows 11 bug. And the image, I mean, the capture didn't switch for the game, so I had to restart. Well, let's see now.
There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the time wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
see.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
It was frame rate issue.
Meagain! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? You've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance.
Blooded him well. Four of his kin belong to my blade.
None yet stood against Alduin himself. Sorry, Birka.
They did not have Dragonland. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like the lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength, which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
We agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We'll
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day. If I die today, it will not be in terror. Skyrim will be free!
It's no use. You spoke, Eldir. Now.
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. My word with older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. Alduin, we shout you out from all our enemies until the last.
Work. Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Whoa.
Nakim Silesur. My Die now, and await your fate in Southernguard.
He died again. Snow.
My power has waxed, while yours has waned. Strong. But I am Al, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else.
You should have run while I gave you the chance.
You cannot prevail against me. I will blast you, mortal.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to... Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies. Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. I have taught the way of... But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not... I meditate on the Rotmulag. Knowing a word of power, contemplate... Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? Look Thum.
No idea what that was, okay.
Wolves set this province watching people live. Closing it every day.
Gonna be a bit careful. Or try to be. Oh, yep. As soon as I say it. Oh, fuck. Ah! And I died. Jesus.
How do you... Dane.
Let's wait until morning.
actually pulled that off. That monster set off like a coward. It was us who sent him running. I'm right behind you.
Dragon's Reach.
And they made it out of wood. That's really stupid.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city, with the threat of war on my doorstep? Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
We should go see Bellathor. I heard he'll buy just about anything. Sell it too.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Gonna finish this one though first.
Sorry, I must seem distracted. Never seen anything like this.
Do I have to like... Well, I have to walk all the way in there. Okay. I just can't wait until Skywind or Sky Oblivion is here.
Where do you think the dwarves went?
Wait, what the Did I do a loop? Jesus. I did guess I did, yep. Holy hell. I'm a stupid son of a bitch. Yep. Oh fuck. So this time I will be more careful. Mistä? not gonna fix the frame rate after we take the cube because it's not good for me. The frame rate is laggy. There we go, and music is back. Much better, much better.
He's falling on his sad case.
Let's do this one though. Shrine of Asura. Oh, that's quite a way from here to here. I get the XP as well. I was kinda worried that if I get companions, I don't get any XP, but seems to be I'm gonna get XP. It's alright.
Dalmor took credit for bringing the moon phases back into order. The Khajiit revered them for it. I don't think they were responsible at all.
Snowberries give a lot of resistances. Fire force shock. That's all what I need.
Dreams of the Raven swords. Wake up, feel their absence. Khajiit life centers around these phases. It includes entire species, their entire path in life.
I need quite many of them because I need all of the resistances. Oh, I was going to say I'm hearing a dragon.
Best not to linger too long in places like this.
I'm always on the edge of overcompering. I should maybe start to put points on stamina. Do this actually weigh some? Oh yeah, they do. Sure, let's kill this out.
Crazy. Officially evicting you all? Now scram. Whatever you're making, it stinks. Health potions? time.
I see.
It's actually boring. You have a brew for just about any situation, huh? I don't know why the Nords here seem to dislike darkening. There was once Wrigley's here, did you know?
There we go.
Probably walk clear across the sea here if you wanted to. Snow falls silent, pathetic, overwhelming silence of its presence never sees us 2 days. Now the ravens we wore what we found in the field mostly. I left my arms exposed for mobility, but days like this, long for warmth. I'm starting to feel all this adventuring back.
Hello, hello, Asura. Hello, hello, level up.
Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It was not curiosity, but fate that has led you here. Azura has given me the gift of foresight. I had a vision of you walking up the steps to this. You have been chosen to be her champion. You must go to a fortress. Inside, it is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to Winterhold. Ask if they know this elven enchanter.
This place is crawling off from wolves.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a...
This.
Why, you little filch!
This is why people have a problem with the college. Come on in. Let me know if...
Stop! Thief!
Take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
You. Now, take a deep breath. Could you describe the smell? But clear... Well, now, I have work to do. You may go. Yes? Speak quickly. I have work. Who sent you? Was it the college? The young... You're working with the Daedra? Right. Now tell me the one about the Argonian maid and the lusty baron. Just calm down. What do you know about soul gems? They are, except the gem is always consumed. Azura's star. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working. Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside. It drove him mad. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane. I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted. You can only store white souls in the star belonging to the lesser creatures. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Well, no, but everything is quite all. My accommodation. Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my experiments
Welcome to
don't blow up
Winterhold,
his ear.
or at least what's left of it. Here, take a look at this. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Mm-hmm. All right.
It's gonna be a long hike, but it's gonna worth it. Or like 30 minutes walk.
Orchar's delicious.
Wouldn't wander here alone.
I'm sure we figured that out.
Come on, man. Our carriage is
Yes.
the safest way to travel.
There we go.
I need to find some armor for Lydia. I was gonna think if you could rip out loop from the Alt Hunt, but maybe not.
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service. All right, then.
Actually, let's go and see if there's any food over there to be bought. Because I think my food storages are running dry.
Talking to me?
Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to the night. Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Anything you need, just call
No
me.
one ever comes to this tavern. If we want to, we can kill the old man in a trunk and throw the bodies into the lake.
And then what? Sell the ale to hoarders? You're out of your mind. What a dump.
Smell the day drinking influence. Reeks.
Show your weapons to us.
I thought you'd actually put up a fight. Pathetic.
Come on!
Gods, no! You
for that. You call yourself a Nord?
Skyrim's glories are something to behold at times like this. She decides to show. steel. It's so special. It's a beautiful day. We should try catching some fish. It says goodbye, quite like a dozen pounds of steel through the abdomen. Goodbye.
Are you alright, Thane? We've dealt with assassins before, but that one seemed more capable than usual. In case you were forgetting, your safety is my responsibility. That assassin was more skilled than most of the people we fight, and he was carrying a note that might have a lead. I'm advising you to follow that lead, for your safety and my sanity. Well, I guess we're off to Rorikstead then, right? Glad you can see that. Thane, I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's go. Still here. Of course, Thane. How can I help?
It's nice. See Skyrim's colors burst free. This really does feel like home for me. Glad I've seen it, G. What a view. I often see the sun. I do. Sure this place is a safe passage. Or has it been guarded all the time? hear that? Sounds like wildlife ahead.
I don't get why there's two arcane enchanters over there.
souls are waiting for the star.
Never should have gone there.
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the coal down.
Stendar's mercy. Maybe this is my... It would mean cutting the star off. Give me a minute to examine the star. I'll see... Need to do. These fissures and cracks aren't encouraging. Malin obviously was growing more desperate once he left the college.
Could be right.
He did it! He actually managed to trap his own soul inside the star, but it's falling apart. It needs more and more souls to sustain itself. The star is being used to sustain Malin's soul. I can't fix it while that fragment of him is inside. He's already dead. Worse, if we don't do something, the enchantment will Precisely. But it's not as simple as enchanting Malin away. He's put up barriers. Souls are only... If we were to... Somehow, a special type of soul. I understand if you need some... Okay, stand very still. Might sting. Okay. Stand very still.
Finally.
This might sting. First, I'll need to grab hold of your soul. Now, take a deep breath.
Ah, my son. Why? Yes.
And who are you to... This is my way. I won't let you take it from me.
Malin's enchantments are broken. Hold on. I'm going to pull your soul out of there. Brace yourself. Easy there. The numbness will pass. Just don't strain yourself. We've done it. The star has been cut off from Azura, and Malin's soul finally has some measure of peace, even if it is non-existent. Now, you could use it for what we meant it for, using black souls for enchanting. The black star will never decay, but it can no longer hold the white souls of lesser creatures. You keep it. I'd sooner finally put this chapter of my life behind me. Congratulations. You've changed the fate of a Daedric artifact and lived. A few coins for my soul. I'd prefer to stay close. Look there if you wish to learn. What do you think you're doing? All right then.
Finally. Comfort him. Thank you. Oh well. Perhaps some meat will enlighten. Don't you bet if you... Well... Everything. Fine then. So, from a young age, probably a bit too young by any sane person's standards, I was part of a traveling mercenary group known as the Band of the Raven. Don't laugh. I was adopted by them, sort of. A lot of surrogate fathers. I guess you could say I was raised by the proverbial wolf pack. They were stand-ins for the mother I lost when I was still too young to remember her. The Belmore apparently saw fit to raise a small farm village just outside of Bruma, suspected of partaking in the worship of a certain outlawed god. Spare me any religious interjection, though. I really couldn't care less. I don't know. I do know that she worshipped Kain, however. That's just one of a couple of things I know about her. The other being that she died. This amulet I wear was taken from her body and given to me. I used to chew on the leather when I was a kid. Obviously, I had to replace that, but the rest is authentic. They found me stunned and alone among the corpses. Yes, believe it or not, I think our leader Jolie had a soft spot for me, honestly. Well, I guess it was an ill-advised joke at my expense. They had to toss me in a river to even determine what color I was, apparently. It was gore or red. Stupid, I know. But trust me, there were worse monikers in our ranks. Mostly orcs, truth be told. I assume so. Saw most of it myself, and it was ugly, to say the least. Our leader, Jolie, left camp in the middle of the night. Next thing we know, we're woken up by justiciars loudly decrying our crimes of worshipping a false god. Managed to slip away with a few others, to my shame. Pate led us across the border, then tried to ditch me with the rest. Fortunately for him, I'm a rather silent sleeper, and our resting place was well hidden. Pate is anything but quiet. Drew the patrols right to them. Commotion woke me. The rest is a blur, up till I felt that trap biting into my shin. And then I met you. Yes, they were cruel, but they were my family. Life was no kinder to me than it was to them in the end. I want answers. Jolie sold us out like it was nothing, and he is here in Skyrim. I'm sure of it. If we come across any trace of him, I can't. And I won't ask you to accompany me. I will get those answers, though. Till then, I'm yours. I will. It's not your problem, nor is it your responsibility. I'm not deluded enough to believe either. We're a ragtag band of borderline bandits, picking at the scraps of glory left from a war I wasn't even alive to see. Mostly blades for hire that would tuck tail and run at the first sign of defeat. I'm not proud of them, but I will avenge their deaths. I'm not sure what else I could even do at this point. Not even sure how I survived this. Don't let me dampen the mood, though. I could use some mead and some warmth in my belly. That's what we're here for. And for the record, Blood, thank you. I mean it. The Black Star has got a wicked hangover. Ugh. Why is the sun so bright? Give me the good stuff, Blood. Back to it, huh?
Gonna take something to drink and I'll be right back.
silence of its presence and ceases to amaze me. Useful lessons from the year.
I wish you would join companions and like be like a fighting person without being a weapon. That would be super.
Use it in the sword. I would you. I could spin my way from the gym.
Well met, traveler. I am Kadojo, a monk making the pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura. Then today will be no different than any other. For while I recognize Azura's place in the pantheon of the Divides, the Daedra hold no particular favor in the doctrine I follow. Some may see the line between Aedra and Daedra as a means of separation, when the divide itself is the true nature of our existence. It is in the eye of the storm that one finds balance, and with balance comes the flourishing of life. I follow the path of balance through opposition. The Aedra and Daedra are the embodiment of this mantra. It is a common misconception that these balancing forces are the spirit of good and evil, a reductive and flawed interpretation. The Aedra are the agents of stasis and order. The Daedra are the essence of change and chaos, for chaos itself cannot be an agent of anything. When the two are in balance, Time progresses at its natural flow. The world changes as it stays the same. Although in truth, it is not for us to attach labels to the creators. If mortals cannot divine the nature of themselves, it is quite presumptuous to try the same with the gods. One must both have purpose and flexibility. He may walk a path of many roads to the same destination. He may not know where the destination lies until the moment he arrives at it. And even then, it may not fulfill his true purpose. I am reminded of the story of a carpenter who was tasked with hanging a painting for the Count. The painting was hung over the bedchamber, and while it seemed to be a perfect fit, the Count nevertheless told the carpenter to take it down. Back and forth the pair went, from the study to the great hall, each time the Count requesting the carpenter to hang the painting, then remove it after walking the breadth of the castle. At long last, they returned to the bedchamber. Only this time, when the painting was hung, the Count was satisfied, for only by seeing all other alternatives did he know his choice was true. And thus, my request is this. If you will do me the honor of being my carpenter, and I yours, then I will forever be in your debt. Then let us wander these white sands and find our destination.
Our party grows.
It is very important to be firm in my speech and not divides. Spirits raise their status.
I hope I don't regret about this. I have Kadoyo, Gore, and Lydia, wherever she is.
We will be found in the field mostly. I left my arms exposed for mobility.
By the way, where is the
This long from north.
Okay.
Lay down.
So you have nice looking armor and a dwarven dagger, and I think this is a Kahit armor or something like that. Wait a minute. Maybe no. Not right now. Getting lost because of the storm. Oh, you guys just took it over then. Okay, I see. Fine by me, at least there's no evil wizards over here.
I'm sure you figured that out. I guess.
I'm even more amazed that they didn't attack me because of my cape.
Another contender. Weapons drawn. Don't know why we even wasted our time.
A fellow monk once asked me how I can endure such lengthy travel. You carry many burdens. But the foremost rest.
There's some explosions. What the hell is this?
Lay down.
Ice Red, huh? There's the Towerhouse Jark, or what it's even called. I was thinking about like doing a shortcut over there, but I don't wanna get lost again. follow this route. Oh. I see you. How much garbage we have? Not much at all. Should we actually do a trip to Solitude? I think we should. Oh, you're occupied.
I'm the culmination of every bad decision you've ever made. Come face the consequences.
Miss me, guys?
About time for some need.
Let's go see if there's chief inside. Nope. Kinda weird. Hello. Yeah, I'm good. That's pretty weird name you have there. Okay.
steel. This is special.
So quick trip to Solitude to unload some of my gear. Most of the ingredients because I have smugged out them.
Good afternoon. Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop some? Climbing back, and we'll be off.
We should go see Bellathor. I heard he'll buy just about
Once was
anything.
a hero named Ragnar, the red came riding to right run from Ulrich's head.
I can always tell. Why do they call liquor spirits? Although I have heard the spiced wine here is indeed edible.
Khajiit life centers around these phases. Other species. Sorry. The thought of a guy getting shouted apart. I'd like to see that. The winking skater? Alright, that's pretty good.
There you are, Lydia. What the hell?
once said, when one
Women here act like they have a sword shoved up their rear end.
They may find their home much smaller.
Setting up a place like...
Imperial Legion used to be a force to be reckoned with.
Alright. Could actually walk from here to Rorik's. It's not a giant. Takes like 10 to 15 minutes. Maybe we should wait until it's morning though. And not raining, I hope. Okay. Let's see your weight is very good. Seating portions we have.
Cloudspire Manor. Here's a fine old one. Up for sale, too. If you're interested, talk to the steward when you keep.
I don't think I will have enough money for a long time. I have to do some
Another storm.
You can under butterfly. Okay. That's cool. What the? That's some creepy looking rubber. Oh, dragon! Where is it? There. I should take from right. Yep. Insane track. Oh. You guys are back, I hope. No, slaughterhouse.
How do you like that?
Oh.
One of you.
Oh, another dragon.
You're still. It's fine.
Fine for me. They give really good XP. Oh, hello, Norman. Yeah, I'll level up.
Let me know if you want. Think I got a clean mud rock or something.
There's something you want from me? Or is bothering strangers a pastime of yours? Because I'd like to be left alone. It's that simple. Leave me alone. If there's a plot to kill you, I don't have any part in it. For all I know, you could afford that. Well, I'm not gonna put my life at risk helping you. You're just a stranger to me. Alright. Settle down. I've been working for a warrior named Vanyar Red Tundra. He's trying to build an army of deserters from the Stormcloaks and Imperial Legion. I don't know much else about him. He's always covered from neck to toe in heavy armor. He carries a fancy-looking battle axe. Says it's an heirloom. I was supposed to meet him on some old farm in the eastern plains. Said he was certain it was abandoned. He could use it to move soldiers through the region. Just leave me alone.
The opinions of mortals are like the cold summer.
Hey, you and I have some meat drinking to catch up on,
Must
eh?
be if they are.
Okay, let's do it here. There we go.
All right.
Still here.
Let's show these little dragons what's good.
Yeah, if you insist on interrogating that out of me, I'll talk about it. I'll just tell you. Tor was only 19, but he was as Nordic as they come. Fought with a battle axe, drank a lot, but need never made him violent. He always had his temper under control. Faldir was an older man with a wife and a teenage son. He'd been guarding the city all the way through the Great War. He said he regretted not going when he was younger, but had gotten over it. Brokey was one of the only other women in the guard. She was about a decade older than me. She was almost a mentor. Jorvin was smarter than what you'd expect from someone in that profession. He was very well versed in the history of Skyrim, Morrowind, and Cyrodiil. He told me plenty of stories while we were on watch together. Oswald reminded me of my father. Grew up as a petty thief in Windhelm, but turned his life around. I don't know how he survived living on the streets in the cold. They were, and I know you would have saved them if you could have. Somewhat. Well, Thane, I wasn't that close with any of them. I've told you about my parents, haven't I? No reason not to tell you about them. Let's be on our way.
Yeah,
right
but what
behind
about
you. Look, Irilid and 8 other guards were out there. I knew all of them, including the ones who didn't make it back. Brokey, Tor, Faldir, Jorving, and Oswald. I had known them for years. Now, out of nowhere, some drifter shows up and helps fight a battle that cost us half the soldiers there. I look at the other people in Jarl's court. Hrongar is a good fighter, but downright stupid. If you haven't met Nazim yet, you'll know what the problem with him is the moment you do. And I'm sure the Greymanes and Battleborns have already asked that you preoccupy yourself with their inane feud. I find it hard to believe that out of nowhere, we're finally getting a respectable member of the Whiterun court. Especially after they came back from a battle that killed 5 of my friends. Not a problem with worrying over. You're a Thane, I'm a housecarl. I know what my duties are, but I'm an honest woman. I'll make sure you keep breathing, but you need to know my concerns if I'm going to do that. So, are we off to High Hrothgar now then? We could either go through the pass near Falkreath, or travel around the throat of the world. Me too. And going with you is my job, so... Let's go.
Okay.
Welcome to Warwickstead. How can I help you today? Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. If you need a meal or room, nah, I don't think so. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different.
Dragonborn, the last time I was in Whiterun, the tradesmen were talking about you. Seems your reputation. Have you spoken to Eric? His father won't let him go out and seek his fortune in the world. Maybe you can help. Do enjoy your time in Warwickstead.
Ah! Oh, you frighten me, Traveler. You shouldn't just greet someone unexpectedly. Well, they could just be very polite. Or blind or something. Okay, so maybe it is just me getting spooked. The Stormcloaks used to say the same, but I have a good reason to be... was a Stormcloak. Now I'm just an ordinary shut-in. Never going to leave this in, as long as Milwaukee is willing to have me. Maybe I can marry his son, and then they'll let me stay here forever. He's nice enough. Got good hair, good teeth, and the inn will be his when Milwaukee's gone, so I wouldn't have to pay for a better room. I'm cursed. It's been with me since I was a young child. It's the only explanation for what happened at Helgen. No, this was before. I just swore an oath, but as one of the less talented sisters, I was tasked mostly with retrieving supplies from the city. It happened on a Morndas. I was traveling on the road west to Helgen, and pearls of snow began to pelt my brow. I no sooner blinked when the snowstorm came thundering from above, except there was a piece of black crouched further down the road, a woman wearing a hooded robe, holding a small child. Indeed, I swore an oath to Ulfric Stormcloak, my brothers and sisters, but my oath to the gods came before this menial task. I called out to her. I was relieved when she stood up. The relief was short-lived. She scurried off into the forest. There was no place for a child. The sun was dimming, and in the winter, the night was as fast as it was long. The air was cold, but not the kind of cold that pimples your skin. No, this cold was raw enough. You could feel it pass through your teeth, even when your mouth was closed. As I said, no place for a child, so I hurried after her. Best I could tell, she was headed towards Orphan Rock, the one place every Nord child in Helgen fears. There's a lot of tales parents tell their children to get them to eat their greens or pray to the divines. One of them is the story of the hag craven of Orphan Rock. They used to say if we didn't pray to the nine, our pay would send the old hag to kidnap you in your sleep. The witches of Orphan Rock are said to be the grown-up versions of all the children who forgot their supper-time prayers. As a young woman grown, I've long since outlived such juvenile tales, but my hand couldn't help but reach for my weapon. Darkness set in. I bit my lip, trying to keep my focus on the woman and the child. I followed their tracks through the narrow passageway formed by the rock, but when I came out on the other side, the trail had vanished. I found myself standing in a plot of fallow dirt, empty save a rock marker. I called out again to the woman, but there came no answer. Then I called out once more, and then came a reply. It was a knock, like knuckles rapping against a door, and with each knock, the noise grew louder. No, not louder, closer. I swiveled around, and in my panic I dropped my mace. It wasn't until I'd reached for it that I saw it. Snow jumping off the dirt, as if the knocking wasn't coming from behind me, but beneath. Higher and higher, until it was right under my feet. And that's when the clouds shifted, and the moonlight lit the marker in front of me. It wasn't a rock marker. It was a grave marker. I did what any sane Nord would have done. When I got back to the camp, the quartermaster demanded to know where I'd been and what had happened to the supplies. In truth, no explanation would suffice. It's just as well, because even I can't explain what was under my feet that night. That's what I told my brothers and sisters back at the camp. They too thought it was an excuse for not retrieving the supplies. It didn't help that I was known for telling stories by the campfire. To them, this was just another tale I had cooked up like a chef makes beef stew. No, I'll starve to death first. I am a daughter of Skyrim. I don't fear death. I fear fear. And spiders. But everyone's afraid of lollies. Maybe. But it's not as if I don't work for what he gives me. I'm the unofficial tavern wench around here. Sweeping, washing, and giving this place the occasional woman's touch. And if a customer gets fresh, I can wield my mace better than any broom. Oh, lots of things, although they usually happen at night. But I can't take that chance of them happening when others are around. I'd go out and help Redloaf pick out cabbage heads. Only they wouldn't be cabbage heads. They'd be the heads of little children. Then maybe Ragnar will ride by, still making the journey to White Ones ahead of his phantom. Or maybe I'd visit Rorik's manor, and that bear he has mounted on his wall will come alive and reach down and bite him, right while he's cooking. Even here there are times I feel like my presence is a danger. Sometimes when I look up at the animals mounted above Milwaukee, I see the eyes moving, as if someone were looking at me from behind them. It's always been a part of me. You see, my mother told me that I nearly died in childhood. As a result, part of my soul was close to the void, and the wandering dead were drawn to me in their confusion. Yet, she told me not to worry. As long as my heart was full of life, it would fill that empty part of my soul and ward off the dead. Her advice was unnecessary, as a child's spirit is as stout as Shore's bones. It wasn't until I was a girl of 12, my heart broken by a boy I loved, that at first I yearned for death. It did. Silly to say, because as adults we experience things 1,000 times more hurtful than a sick heartbreak. But never in my years did I feel a stronger sense of grief, or a deeper wound than when he said the word, no. I wanted to die more than anything, and Arcay saw fit to grant my wish. Indeed, that night, as I lay in my bed, the air was so cold, and even in the middle of the sun's height, I huddled under the covers, trying to stave off the cold. I reached a point where I thought I could sleep, when I heard it, breathing. No matter how much I shrunk into my covers, I couldn't avoid that foul hiss, yet I dare not look. Then came the sound of footsteps walking to my door. I was about to go into shock when I heard my mother's voice. I leapt out of bed and ran to the door, flinging it open, and there she was. My mother, holding a candle, and standing over her shoulder was a wraith. I suppose it was floating. I never bothered to look at its feet. I just closed my eyes and prayed. I asked Arcay not to take our souls, to fill my body with life. I asked Maraver to bless my mother and to strengthen the bond between us. Until next time. Need something?
Be careful not to let the weeds take root. And it's people.
Alright, I can do the Widow's Watch quest. Maybe tomorrow and or next time. It's 3 hours right now. It's good time to end it. I thought the quest would look like, you know, get on. I mean the Lydia quest, but I think it's, I don't know what is going on with it. I will figure it out later. I'm gonna continue maybe tomorrow about this one. Stay tuned about that. Thanks for watching and see you guys.